Hey, welcome back to SurrounDead. So, what I'd really like to do this episode is I would love to go to the Gladewater military camp, which is up here. However, I don't think I'm really ready yet. If nothing else, I probably need a bunch more ammo than I have. So instead, today I was going to do an episode talking about potential base locations for an early to mid-game base. And there's a couple places we've talked about before, like there's a Telecom site here, which is a great mid to late game base because of its proximity to a certain bunker up here. I think I also talked about north of Whitewood, there's also a fairly good mid-game base. It's just an old warehouse. It's almost fully fenced in. But I don't think any of those are really great early-ish game bases. So I'm going to talk about a couple different places that I think might be good early game bases. One of them is right here near the red shipping container in, I always forget the name of this place, Creek Prison, Lawrence Creek. Another one is another, what looks to me like a cell site right here, not too far from Trader Joe's. And lastly, I'm going to show you a bunker, a really amazing bunker up here by a farm tractor with a tank under tow. So let's go ahead and get after it. I'm not going to let the rain slow us down very much. It doesn't really matter. And hopefully along the way, and maybe I'll be able to cut this in during editing, I can also pick up some more ammo, maybe a nicer sniper rifle. We'll see how it goes. But the primary focus here is finding a place for a base before going for some of the bigger prizes like the Gladewater military camp. Okay. Oh, yeah, one last thing about traders. Second, sorry. I wanted to drink and eat after I slept instead of before. If I can remember where I put my food. Okay, regarding traders. I sold a bunch of stuff that I got last episode, and I got 4,960 bucks. So let's go ahead and throw that on our wallet. Okay, so we've got about $11,000 on us. Not that it particularly matters. I looked to see if these guys had, like, more and better ammo, and really the answer is not for any gun that I care about. Although, you know what I should do? I absolutely should buy an ammo can. It's just so convenient. Okay. This guy had some 45, but you can see I bought him completely out. This is who I sold all my stuff to. If you're curious, all the stuff I sold. Alright, I've been keeping my ammo down here, but I really should be keeping it in an ammo can. Alright, sorry for the delay. Here's the plan. We're going to go counterclockwise. So the first place is the place in Lawrence Creek, then the cell tower site over by Trader Joe's, and last we'll look at the bunker by what I call the Ukrainian farmer, the guy who has a tank on his tractor trailer. Incidentally, I'm recording in 60 FPS for the first time. I hope this isn't going to make the video files too big, but I guess we'll find out. But those of you who watch in 720 or 1080 may find this more fun to watch in 60 if you want to. Looks like we have some bandits up here. Let's get our zoomy scope out here. You know, if there was a bandit boss here, I might be tempted to kill these guys because the bandit bosses sometimes have decent loot. But honestly, the kind of loot these guys have is usually nothing to trash. And so I'm not really interested in killing them. They're not worth my bullets right now. I've got too few bullets, and these guys really aren't worth it. Oh, that's super tempting. But you know what? I'm going to stick with the camper for now. That's the modified utility truck. It's a utility truck. Oh, man. It's a utility truck that actually has a lot more storage than the regular utility truck. My other favorite early game. Ah, now this is much more promising. Here we have a police station. And it's got a lot of zombies to kill. Some are radiated, so that's a problem. But it's also got a helicopter to raid. So yeah, let's go ahead and pause briefly here in our quest for Lawrence Creek, and we'll raid this police station. And if I have to cut some of this in editing, that's fine. Let's see, the guy I'm concerned about is him, the sprinter. But I don't really want to use an unsilenced weapon here, so I think what I'll do is I'll try and peel him off by getting in his line of sight and hoping that the other zombies just don't see me. That policeman there is a little bit of a concern, but the big thing I'm worried about here is, see the radioactive guy? Although I do have a radiation mask, it's better to not engage these guys close up if you can help it. They hit a lot harder, and they have more points. This is good. I like to peel this guy away. That's good. Ah, lucky headshot. Critical hit. Okay, well, we'll just keep peeling these guys away a little bit at a time here. We're trying not to get the radiated ones coming after us. And I'll probably have to fast forward this a little bit. Again, just be patient. And of course, I could be shooting these guys, but the whole point of this is to conserve ammo. As long as I'm peeling them away one at a time, I'm fine with it. It's just never the one that I expect to come peeling away. Yep. I hate it when the assholes get a lucky hit right before they fall. Oh yeah, okay, so you see how my health is regenerating? That's because in our journal we went to skills and got regen. I'm going to let that regenerate up to 80%, and then I'll use the bandage. In fact, I may want to wait until I've taken out all these zombies before I even use the bandage. I think I see a... Oh, here's a crawler. Crawling in my crawl. These crawls, they will not crawl. Rip Chester. I missed that dude. Come on, buddy. You just heard me whistle. That's another skill in the journal. I'll show you in a second. See this? Whistle distraction. Nice. Draws all the zombies to you. Alright. See what's in the helicopter wreck. Batteries. That's not bad. And the dry bag, I'm not complaining about it. It's $125 and it holds other things. So you see down in the lower left I have something that looks like a broken bone icon. I think it's time for us to use one of our splints. And that'll get rid of that broken bone right away. Alright, let's drive the car up and then we'll raid what's in the police station. There's a couple weapons lockers and other things in there. Interesting. This is really nice, an empty water jug. This will allow us to carry a whole lot of water. We just have to fill it up at a well somewhere. We'll raid this ammo box, since it's outside as well. Okay, you know, it's stuff that I like. Not complaining. Let's go stow the gas can in the truck. Right. Good stuff. Like it. This is an opportunity. We'll go ahead and use that. The little civilian med kit we'll throw in here with our other civilian med kit. Okay. Well, that's interesting indeed. First we'll put our disinfectant away, and then I think this away. Planks are nice because it takes, I think, 6 wood logs to make 4 planks or something. So it's nice when you find those. I'm trying to remember if I have a pack. Doesn't really look like, I don't really have a pack for stuff I want to save later for base building. So maybe we'll just use this for that for now. And we can throw this stuff away, but remember, this is 350 bucks. And a barricaded metador blocks spawns, so zombies won't spawn near that. Also, the lanterns are real nice because they don't require a generator to power them. And we'll take the shell casings so we can craft ammo later. Come on, something good. Something good. Now, they can't all be winners, right? Gunpowder. Put the gunpowder down here. Now the good stuff. Well. Oh well. Okay. This is actually. So we'll do the easier thing first, which is the ammo crate is something that we want to keep for our base building because it'll be nice to have that pre-made. And this ammo is also really, really nice. 5.56 particularly because our silenced gun, this guy, we're real low on ammo for that, so it's real nice to have ammo. Alright, got a full mag there. And I guess we'll partially load up our other mag. It's not going to be a full magazine, but... And then I think I have a G28 magazine up here, but that's full. So full there, beautiful. Right. Love it. This is going to be real nice later on when we go up against soldiers because it gives us 15% protection. That's in addition to the 6% protection we get from our helmet. However, right now the hunting vest is better because it gives me the ability to put these containers here. So we are just going to save... We're going to save this for later. That's something we'll put on later when we need it. And this guy is $200 for the gun and $50 for the firearm, for the magazine. So we're definitely going to hold on to that. It's a real nice find. All right. Big boy locker. So what I usually do on these is I use the miters on the lock face as my guidepost. So I tried here, it wouldn't go. I'm going to try here. Better. But it seems like I might even need to go even farther. There we go. It's open. Okay. This Spec Ops helmet gives me 10% protection. This only gives me 6. So pretty easy decision here. But I'm going to keep that because it's a $200 sale. Cool. A 5.56 drum. This is so amazing, dudes. So I have to go into my weapons here. And we will unload this. We have got ammo up here. We'll go in here, take this out, we'll unload this. Now we have 48. We'll put that 48 rounds in the drum magazine, and then we'll put the drum magazine on the gun. Now we have 48 rounds before we have to reload. Beauteous. The military crate is actually a lovely item for base building. I think I'm going to go ahead and toss out this concrete. And then the rest of this is more or less just loot, so we will throw it in with the loot. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. I like it. Getting a little hungry and a little thirsty. Good little looting spree there. Let's move along to Lawrence Creek. If we should stop by the bridge along the way. Yeah, you know what? We're going to stop by the bridge along the way because there's some ammo up there. I really should have done all this before I started recording. Wanted to show you guys. I mean, I did want to go on a loot run, but I wanted to do it off camera. The reason I'm picking up all this scrap metal is it can be turned into fences, and it can also be turned into shell casings. So there's this cop car up here with an ammo box and a med box. That's why I'm stopping by here. Also, I think this is a chance to show you guys Walshies, which is nice. I mentioned a vehicle vendor as a spoiler in a previous episode, and so now I can actually show you. Oh wow, that's really, really nice. Good shit. So let's go down the other side of the bridge and I'll show you Walshies. You may remember in a previous video, I mentioned Walshies, which is the vehicle shop. So here he is. This is where it is on the map. It's on the northwest side of the unbroken bridge. This bridge is broken. The unbroken bridge got Walshies vehicle shop. Now, the cars are quite expensive here. So, like, the only thing that would really tempt me here would be the Hummer, which is $23,000. I don't think I'm anywhere close. Yeah. But that's okay. I have a good vehicle, and I'm happy with it. I guess since it's night, we might as well sleep here before we hop on back across the bridge down to Lawrence Creek. So, our tent works too. We will just sleep here. Alright. Go. Let's move along to Lawrence Creek. So coming up on our left here will be the city of Lawrence Creek. And there's a particular spot right here at the northwest corner of Lawrence Creek that I want to talk about. I may have to do some zombie clearing before we get to talk about it. We'll see in just a minute. This little yard right here with the big red shipping container. Ooh. There may either be some friendlies or some hostiles over there. I'm going to ignore them for the moment. This little fenced-in yard with this little brick hut and this shipping container is actually one place you may want to consider for a base. Now, this would be sort of a not necessarily for newbies base because you're pretty close to the city. There's a lot of zombies here, and in fact, there's one guy we really have to talk about. Yes, so let me see if I can get him on scope here. Fine, I'll kill you first, jerk. See the big guy over there? Station controller. Zombie boss, 1500 health. That's kind of a challenge, but I have some good news for you. The first is that you can probably just put a door right here and block off access to this. And over there, where that car and that gap in the fence is, you could just put one fence. And then nobody would be able to get in here. In addition, something that you may want to know is, in SurrounDead, you can climb fences. So, the fence doesn't stop you from getting in and out, it only stops the zombies from getting in and out. Finally, see how you can interact with the container doors? You could put your sleeping bag and stuff in here, and between fences and doors and this shipping container, this is just about as safe as it gets. Despite the fact that you're actually rather close to a city and there's a lot of zombies here, there's also a lot of really good sniping points and other stuff, so an interesting possibility for a base location. Not necessarily for rank beginners, per se, but not maybe as dangerous as it looks at first glance. Oh, well, this is fantastic. I've been hoping for a toolbox for a long time. Show you why. A toolbox is my favorite way to store gasoline and vehicle repair kits. You can take your toolbox, you can put it in here, and then open it up and look at all the space in this toolbox. See how convenient that is? Look at all the gas and repair kits I have in a tiny little area. Alright. Okay, we'll take a quick look at the map here. Show you where I'm at in Lawrence Creek. Lawrence Creek, the northwest corner, this little fenced-in yard with the big red shipping container. And I don't actually want to kill the boss zombie, because I don't really feel like I have time this episode, and also I'm kind of low on ammo. However, the boss zombie is right there if you want to kill him. And you know, he's good for good loot. Boss zombies usually have good loot, and so... So yeah, that's one location you might want to think about. I'm just waiting to see if these... are these guys, I wonder. Swap my guns around so they're in the order that I prefer. When I hit one, I want to have my longest distance rifle. Shit. These guys are bandits. So yeah, honestly kind of surprised that the zombie boss hasn't seen the bandits yet. I am kind of tempted to go back behind the bandit. So there's the bandit. There's the zombie boss. I could go back behind this house, fire a loud shot, and get the zombie boss. I'm such a bastard. I gotta do it. The trick to this is to make sure the bandits don't see you. Let's see if the zombie boss heard that. Oh, the other zombies certainly did. Oh, yeah, yeah. Poor bastard. Why are you shooting at me? It's a zombie boss right there. This is too good a show to resist. Like neither of these Phoebes can hit the other. Well, I'm happy to help out the... We'll see if anybody had any good loot. First, the zombie boss. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Was not expecting anything nearly that good. So the stuff with the yellow backgrounds is legendary. This background is rare. Try and keep most of our medical stuff in here. Probably be wise to move some of this stuff in here. So we'll go ahead and put some of this rare weaponry stuff in here. 7.62 suppressor. Oh, that's such good news, dude, because now we have a suppressed distance rifle with a high headshot damage. A sniper suppressor for when we get a sniper rifle, which we will eventually. A heavy scope for a sniper rifle, which is also great. We already have a great military respirator, but not complaining. Let's just put this... In fact, let's... How much is that worth? 300? We'll sell that for... Wow. That was great loot. So you can see the strengths of this place as a base, you know. One door over there, one fence here, and every time you load up the game, a new zombie boss spawns, and you have potential for really, really good loot. We'll take the magazine, because it's worth, yeah, 50 bucks per square, but this junky M4 is strictly inferior to pretty much everything else we have, so... Okay. So, Molotov, we can put that on our throwable slot. Junk. Yeah, so I think the doors stack. Indeed they do. Fantastic. Okay. Here, and there. Stuff is always nice because we make more bandages. Alright. Yeah, so, wow. Editing is going to be a bitch. Because so much interesting stuff happened on the way, but basically I will just try and get that part in, and the other stuff that I did will, of course, have to be cut out. So, first potential spot. Northwest corner of Lawrence Creek. Let's move along to our next one, which is over here. This little enclosed telecom or cell tower yard not too far from Trader Joe's. I will cut you back in when we get over there. So this motherfucking bear just decided it would be a good time to fuck with me. That was a mistake on his part, because now I have a car. And having a car means I don't have to take any shit from anybody, including him. So he's gonna die in just a minute here. I just have to repair the car. fact, you know what? Let's see if 60 rounds of 5.56 can... And we're not going to need the suppressor for this. Suppressed here. Let's get our full damage. You notice in the lower right, I can go from single shot to full auto. I have that bound to my shoulder button on my mouse. So we're going to go full auto for this one. Is there another bear over there? There sure is. Well, buddy, I hope you're smarter than your friend here. Because your friend's just about to bite it. Yeah. You fucked with a human with a gun. That was a dumb maneuver. You should feel bad about it. Don't do that again. Humans with guns are not to be toyed with. Now you're nothing but food to me. Alright. We were trying to go over here. This fire station is a nice place to raid, but I wouldn't live here. There's too many holes in the fences and too many entrances. Yeah, so we're just going to cut across ground here and end up over here. That's exactly where we want to be. Well, we can already see the cell towers up there. That's where we're going. One nice thing about this new location is you always have a pole star. Also, see the vehicle spawn over there? And that plume of smoke in the distance is a bandit camp. So, if you want to farm bandits, you've got a bandit camp. And you can see over there, there's a bear. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to clear out these bears, but luckily I've got some friendly guys on my side, so we'll just pull out our medium guns here. Silencer for this either. The bears won't be fooled. Let's flick the giggle switch. Still a bear in that pile somewhere. I can't see shit at night. We can turn on our flashlight. Oh, there is still a bear there. Okay. Well. So it's far more interesting than I wanted. So let's put the silencer back on it. Alright, do a quick search of these guys just in case they have anything, and then we'll sleep, and then I can show you the site. the other hand, this gave me a lot of food. Nah. It's true the bears piss me off, but not to the point where I want to hang their head on my wall. Make some kind of point of pride of it. I kill because I have to, because they'll kill me if I don't kill them. That's all it is. Self-defense. Nice survivor safe zone over here, by the way. This doesn't always spawn here, but when it does, good stuff. Oh yeah, up there, you can see there's radiated zombies off in the distance. That's another nice thing about this place is you can farm radiated zombies. There's a couple cop cars up there. And then off to the right of that is Trader Joe's, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's sleep first. Our tent down. Sleep. Move the car over here. Alright, before we were so rudely interrupted by bears and... This is the Telecom site, and I like this one for a lot of reasons. First of all, there's a lot of lootable stuff in here. You've got a medical crate, you've got a lootable car, you've got some lootable bags here, but the big prize... Oh, and over here in the corner, you got an emergency drop. Wow. Almost 2 nuts. I don't know what to do with all that shit. Well, a lot of it is just plain. So 27,113. Is this full auto? No, it's not. I need full auto sometimes, and when I need full auto, I want to have it. This does not have full auto, so we're not going to make that our primary weapon. It's just loot. Medical container to hold all our meds is nice. Ammo we'll just put in our... Actually, should we put it in the rifle? We'll put one of them in the rifle. And then I think this mag is full, so yeah, the rest of these... The MREs are something I try and save, especially, so let's save them. A box while we're here. Nice. Excuse me. That was just from that box. Now... We haven't even gotten to the big prize yet. The big prize is in here. This door is pickable, or you could also break it open with a crowbar. Breaking it open with a crowbar will cause noise, and will cause all the bears and everything else around here to come running. So you will have wanted to seal up all the holes, and there are several holes in this fence. But once you have this place sealed up, not only do you have a big area in here to put all your stuff in, every time you reload the game, you just... Oh, I don't have a crowbar. Never mind. Every time you reload the game, you just lockpick this. And look what's in here. 2 weapon lockers, and a med crate, and an emergency drop. Every time you load the game, I'm rapidly running out of space to hold all the stuff I have. Large weapons case is real nice. In fact, I like that so much. We're actually going to use this as our storage for things that we'll want in the future, but we don't want them right now. We'll also put that up there and put this gun in for loot. And this is $100. Sure, we'll take it. Okay, that was just the emergency drop. This is fine. We're happy with it. Let's get this locker. More filters. This is honestly my covert agenda in this was actually to get more filters. So I'm actually really happy to have more filters. That was actually kind of what I wanted. Heavy duty jacket is a 5x3 and we have a 5x2. Well, that's an easy decision. Nice. Look at that. Alice pack. Oh my god. Shit. I did not think things were going to be this successful. So this is really kind of backwards, because you want stuff to be accessible. Technically, if I move some stuff out of this top row, it will fit. So, okay. Nice, 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 nice. Of course, now I can have all sorts of crazy shit hanging out in here. The guns that I use a lot here. Stuff that I want to keep for later in here. Okay. So we've done the emergency drop. We've done one locker. Now we got to do the other locker. You guys see why this base is so great when you do this? Like, every morning you load up the game and then you just come in here and you just raid the crap out of all these weapons flying around here. That footstep didn't sound like a zombie to me, so I'm not panicking. I think that's one of the other survivors. You can see my radiation is 84%, and these do 15, which is perfect. So we're going to go ahead and use one of these. Up to 99% radiation. Love it. We already have jungle boots. Like the green better. Okay. Alright, so I hope you can see now why I might recommend this as a site for a base. It does require quite a few fences to patch it up. I count, when I do this, I take 3 fences for the big holes, and then for the smaller holes, 3 doors. So it's hard to secure it, but once you do secure it, just look at the loot that you get every time you load up the game. It's crazy. And the last thing I want to say about this place, search this. Battery. If we ever get night vision, that'll be convenient. Rope, I think we're going to need to make a well, so it's good to have some rope around. Anyway, you can climb up on these dumpsters and get up on here. And then you can put whatever you want up here. You can put a tent to sleep in, you can put your crafting benches, you can put a bunch of storage up here, and nothing without a gun can harm you up here. So, again, shockingly, shockingly good base area. The only weakness is it's way over here on the edge of the map, away from everything. But there's also Trader Joe's right there. So, you know, your call. All right, finally, we're going to go up to this area. This is just sort of north of the big mall. And there's a base that's really, really cool up here. And I want to show you that before the episode ends. Editing is going to be a real pain in the ass on this one. I have taken way, way, way too much footage. And too much interesting stuff has happened to me on the journey, so expect a lot of cuts in this one. I'm not even going to try and go into the survivor safe zone there. It's not even worth it. Trader Joe's is over there. You can see there's a lot of stuff by the police cars to raid. I don't have time. This is the last place, and you'll know when you get here because this is what I call the Ukrainian farmer. Let's see if this guy's hostile or friendly. Friendly. This is a wandering trader. Zombies aren't a big threat, dude. Chill out. There's some good stuff here. The Guardian was what I would really like. The Lecce is also awesome, but the Guardian is, like, better than the G28 in every way. I only have 1 credit, and honestly, at $1,000 per credit, I don't have $35,000 anyway, so I don't even have $15,000. So yeah, we'll just pretend like we didn't see it. Alright, so, you found the tractor with the tank on it. Go to the front of the tractor, turn right, go into the rocks. See the bunker door over there? Three rocks right there. Tank on the tractor over there. Ah, nice to be out of the rain. Check out this sweet bunker. Big entry room. and then it splits off in 3. You've got another room down here. Can you imagine all the storage and crafting tables and stuff you could put in there? Then down each of these, you have like a split room with like 2 bedroom type areas. And there are 2 of those. So yeah, this is like unbelievably spacious, and just one metal door right here, and absolutely nothing is ever going to be able to get to you. Amazing, amazing place, but not a lot of lootable stuff nearby, so unlike the one over here that we saw, where there's all sorts of crazy lootable stuff there, here you got a much nicer place to live, but you don't have as much lootable stuff. So yeah, those are the 3 places I would say you might want to look at for beginner base. I'm going to call it there. I've unfortunately recorded 2 full hours of footage, so editing is going to be a mega bitch on this one. But I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you find something good for your own game. And I hope that you are staying salty, my friends.